If you're getting frustrated at the slow growth rate of your wealth, then even just making one of these home mortgage mistakes we're talking about in this episode could be seriously holding you back.
We want to warn you, some of these things won't be easy to hear, but some of you may be wishing that someone had shaken you and screamed in your face so that you would actually pay attention.
So we're going to dive into the first mortgage mistake that is destroying your finance.
But before we do this, we need to tell you the story of Chuck the squirrel. In the midst of the squirrel community, there lived a young and carefree squirrel named Chuck. While other fellow squirrels were hard at work diligently collecting and storing their acorn in secret burrows and tree crevices, Chuck couldn't resist the allure of enjoying the collection as he went along. Whenever hunger struck, he would dip into his stash and savor some acorns, believing that he'll easily replenish it later.
As the day turns colder, Chuck friends remain diligent in storing their acorns, securing their survival during the harsh winter.
On the other hand, Chuck's carefree nature led him to indulge in most of his stash, leaving with significantly fewer acorns than necessary to endure the harsh winter months.
Within the arrival of the first snowflake, the forest underwent a magical transformation into a winter wonderland. The trees stood bare and a thick blanket of snow covered the ground.
Chuck's realization of his mistake struck hard as he experienced the pang of hunger. With the acorn stash nearly depleted, he approached friends, seeking to share their acorn, but they had diligently prepared to survive the winter and couldn't spare much for him.
In a state of desperation and hunger, Chuck wandered through the snow-covered forest, hoping to find any last trace of acorns. However, the harsh winter left the land barren, leaving with little hope of success.
He deeply regretted not being more responsible with his acorn stash, wishing he had grasped the significance of saving for winter, just as his friends had done.
Imagine the acorns as your golden ticket of home equity, representing the value and potential of your property. Meanwhile, the winter symbolized the stealthy financial ninja that unexpectedly appears from the shadows.
Homeowners, listen up. Your home equity is not meant for frivolous spending. It serves as your personal safety net and a strong foundation in the unpredictable world of finances that we live in today.
Moral of the story? Don't be like Chuck. Don't let the temptation lead you astray, and always make sure that you are prepared for the future, both the expected and unexpected. So that was our first mortgage mistake. Now, let's explore how Michael Jackson moonwalking mistake also kills your wealth.
We obviously all know Michael Jackson is a king of pop, really an icon, right? But what you might not know is that his life is a classic example of a celebrity who misaligned their income and wealth generation.
And listen guys, this doesn't just happen to celebrities.
His exceptional achievements as a singer, songwriter, and performer led to him accumulating immense wealth, allowing him to indulge in a life of opulence, which we love him for. If only he's done better things with his wealth, but we digress.
Definitely. You see guys, at the peak of his career, Michael Jackson concerts and album sales generate staggering amounts of income.
He owned an extravagant Neverland ranch filled with amusement park rides, lavish amenities befitting the king. He is spending no limits, indulging in exotic pets, priceless artworks, and extravagant shopping sprees with the finesse of a true connoisseur.
Over the course of time, Michael Jackson's encountered formidable financial challenges arising from a downturn in his album sales combined with mounting debts.
The exorbitant expenses required to sustain his opulent lifestyles, coupled with the burden of legal issues, placed considerable strain on his finances.
This resulted in a profound misalignment between his income and his capacity to amass wealth, ultimately leading him to a web of financial troubles. Pretty crazy coming from the king of pop, right?
For us and for you, the lesson here is pouring copious amount of money into your home mortgage really deceives you because you don't have the opportunity then to invest in higher returns opportunities.
Even with Michael Jackson's resounding artistic success, he regrettably overlooked numerous chances to invest his earnings wisely, diversify his portfolio, and create a steady stream of recurring income that could have secured his financial future for a lifetime.
It hurts our heart to think of the possibility that Michael could have chosen and use this portion of his wealth to embark on business ventures or diversify his investment portfolio into things like apartments, right? Amongst other strategic financial decisions.
By doing so, he could have possibly safeguarded his financial future and established a timeless legacy through astute and intelligent investments. But lucky for you guys, you don't have to follow his legendary but flawed footsteps.
Now that we talked about your line of credit, spending habits, and the misinvestment opportunities, it's now time to tackle arguably the most significant mistake, if disregarded, has the potential to wreak havoc on your finances. By doing so, they will ensure that at least some of their offsprings will make it through the challenges of the underwater world.
Diversifying your money into various investments, not just your home, allow you to distribute your resources, in other words, your wealth, wisely and effectively mitigating risks.
By adopting this approach, you create a financial safety net that shields you from potential uncertainties and open up opportunities for greater growth and security.
So there you have it. It turned out that you can have your cake and eat it too.
Until we meet again, keep making smart money moves and stay financially savvy.